to slide across, like in chess. Men have to work one box at a time.
You're just saying what Tate said. We've all heard this.
No, did you? Like, there's a boat, right? You have to work to get that boat. A girl just uses her beauty to jump right on it.
You just said a Tate clip, like word for word.
I had to.
Yeah.
It felt appropriate.
Okay.
Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
You gotta trademark yourself, bro.
Wait, that was Tate?
Yes.
He mentioned he basically what he mentioned is that with women, the queens have the power because they can go as many spaces.
He didn't know that she was using Andrew Tate.
And it's only because
she had no idea.
His wife, he quoted him.
Yeah, basically.
I did not know that. I love that shit.
Yeah, basically what he said was, because I play chess as well.
Doesn't that make sense though? Like,
no, yeah, I
mean,
mean,
for what it is.
Do you play chess?
I sure do.
You do?
I do.
Okay, well then you'll understand this concept. The queen can go in as many directions as any direction she wants, as many spaces she wants. However, if the queen dies, the game still continues. And as a matter of fact, I tell guys, and I take it a step further, and Andrew didn't add this to his.
Because the man is in control, and it all comes down to the masculine.
If the king is surrounded, the game is over. If the king dies, and a lot of people.
It depends on the king if he knows how to run the game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, that's a masculine habit right there, interrupting constantly.
You're right.
Yeah. So with chess, if you get a pawn across, it becomes a queen. So what I always tell guys is that women are replaceable, but you, as the end of the day, you're the guy, you're the leader, and if you're surrounded and you lose, the game's over. And we tend to over prioritize women and say women are the integral pieces of the game or whatever it may be. But if you can get another pawn over, it becomes a queen, and now it can travel as many spaces as it needs to in as many any direction.
It depends if you're looking at it from your point of view, but we could look at it as when the king dies, game's over. But the women, remember,
the game's over. And I would argue that
for us, the game is never over.
That's that, and that right there. Hold on.
Wow, that's an interesting analogy though that he made.
No, it's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Which with the chess thing,
that's how the game works. That's what you told me.
I totally agree.
Oh, yeah.
The king, if the king dies, it's definitely game over.
In the real game.
In the real game.
Yeah.
That game is toasted. Now, if the female dies, the game does continue, and he could make a certain move and create another queen. That's just how the game is, right? But if that king died, and now we're talking about in reality, if the king died and this castle is destroyed, that girl does resets, but that girl, since she didn't die, she can go jump on another castle, but she has to start over. That's the downside of her, because she's been playing the guy's game.
So can she jump on another board?
She could
and get another king.
She could.
So,
no, but I'm saying in real life, you could really if this nigga dies, I'm gonna go to a whole nother freaking thing.
But the thing is,
but you will look like a hoe in society. I'm just saying. That's how the society will look at the girl. Oh, why are you jumping on another king?
But what's crazy about it is the fact that in the game you said if the king dies, game over, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, his game is over. That particular game.
But if that king is is still on the board, he could replace it. He could replace it with any queen, basically.
If that queen dies, he can get another queen. Replace it, basically. She's replaceable with the game. So he's trying to say that. I want to see what point he's trying to make. Let me watch. I want to see what point he's trying. He's just saying females are always disposable, and we're always important. Everything evolves around us.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
That's basically his point.
So you have remember when Andrew Tate said that men get these young girls and they corrupt them. Mm-hmm. You think another remember she's young. I'm pretty sure she's young, this queen that he's talking about. Mm-hmm. Young chick. I'm pretty sure she'll be able to hop on another nigga's board and still continue another game.
Pretty much.
So I think it's the way you look at it in life, but it's crazy. But I'm trying to understand, why is he saying that it's game over? Like,
because in that particular one game, it is game over because. No,
I'm saying for the female. I'm saying in real life, but he's using this for real. He's using this analogy
as the game.
Let's see what he says. Yeah. I want to see what he says.
Let's continue.
Stop the show. Stop the show.
Go for it.
That mindset right there is why so many modern day women fail. with getting and attracting men and keeping them. To them, it's
Because they run their
elective.
mouth. They need to keep their mouth shut.
What you're doing right now.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to prove a point.
So
Exactly.
what I'm
You're trying to
saying,
prove a point by embarrassing yourself?
Never.
Okay.
Nobody was talking.
Yo.
yeah, this is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
roasted
I'm guessing.
people.
But this is what I'm trying to
Right.
say is that this is why so many modern day women fail, because they look at it like, okay, the king dies, the game continues. No, the game does not continue.
It's done.
And the problem is that women think that finding a guy is like an elective thing that they can kind of do on the side. I want a man. No, you need to operate like you need a man. That's when it's going to actually come to you.
I'm on your
my
team.
thing
If
is
the
that-
king dies, the game is over. I'm on your team.
You just
You
said the
literally
opposite.
just said stop instead of
What are you
that.
talking about?
You said the
It
game
does.
continues when the
Are you
king
on
dies.
coke?
No. I said when the king
This is
dies, the
your
game
call.
is over. But when there's the queen, remember, she can
Yo,
always keep
Am I
going.
tripping right now?
It's the same girl. She just
you
keeps...
ask her?
What was in the
to
drinks that
finish,
we
let
all
him finish
had?
the point. I want to listen to the point he's trying to finish make because I want to understand it. Because I know in the real game he said the king died, it's over. But I'm trying to hear his. I'm trying to see how he brings it into reality. I want to hear. But
He's never gonna bring it to reality.
he's not going to explain what he
He
means.
just want to explain to you that we're
Okay, you-
important. That's it.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's it.
So, so women are just disposable, but yet we're supposed to be diamonds. We're disposable diamonds. Is that what's going on?
Pretty much. That's what the whole.
Because your analogy on the other video was like, you see, all I know is I'm happy that we married. That's all I'm going to say. I'm so happy. I just want to finish watching. I'm so happy.
That's what they say.
Wow.
No, she wasn't drinking like that. That's the crazy part. She
That's
wasn't
your
drinking
I'll
like that.
start now, guys. Watch this.
Yeah.
Me sober.
Is it just me or like?
Yeah,
Am I
but no, yeah,
No,
but no.
you're not.
Andrew did say that. He said that the queen moves across, out of the little component that, yes, when the pawn gets over, it can become a queen. So if your queen dies, it doesn't matter. The game can continue. But you're saying, the queen can still keep going. Now, my argument is that that's why many modern day women fail, because they don't understand.
The queen just
No,
keeps
they don't. They don't be quiet when I'm
reborn.
making a point. That's the issue.
Oh yeah. Stop.
If the king dies, the game is over. And when women don't understand that, you need to serve your man and take care of your man and be an asset to him versus being a liability. If you good chess players use their queen all the time to protect the king.
Yeah.
100%.
And then use it as an expendable piece. But modern day women think that the game centers around them and they'll let the king die.
Like Green Dress, you were dating a millionaire and then you
It's
started
crazy.
getting too independent. You started wanting to be a girl boss and you
but
lost
you
him.
guys do not know the backstory. You guys don't know the backstory.
I mean, it doesn't matter the
didn't-
backstory.
I
Bottom
didn't-
line, you had a
maybe that's
winner.
me.
I agree with him.
You had a winner and then you lost him by trying to be too independent.
No. Before all of this, whatever. Let's not get personal.
Tell him,
I
tell
agree.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So why are
I
you?
agree.
What?
What are you
What's
yelling
going? No, explain. What? Okay, man. Can I understand this, please? Why, when a woman wants to explain herself, why does she just go with it? Why not? Why is it a problem when a woman want to give her female perspective on something? Why is it that she's too masculine because she wants to give her view on something? You guys keep forgetting that if a woman is giving her view on something, she has a different experience because of her gender. The same way I'm not gonna understand everything you guys are saying because maybe I don't have your same gender. Like, it's okay. We don't have to agree on the same. I thought this is what the show is about.
No.
The show is about forcing people to submit to what you're saying. Because she said, I agree. I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah. Then you're considered good.
Oh my gosh, this is not.
We-
but
we-
this is, see, it's supposed to be unbiased. It's not supposed to be a one-sided show. The female's supposed to say how they feel. The men are supposed to give how they feel. Now it's about, if you don't say what I want you to say, to agree with me on my points, that means you're not feminine. You're masculine.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
That's the energy I'm getting.
And and it's funny. Somebody said that to me in the comment section of the other video because I wanted to give my female perspective, and they said, "Oh, instead of trying to prove you," they said I was trying to prove you wrong. But we were yet having a conversation based on our genders. We're two different genders here, but they're saying I'm trying to prove you wrong. I should just submit to what you're saying. That's what someone said.
People have different perspectives.
It's because we're not the same gender.
Facts.
But this man in the comment section was trying to say, "Oh, I need to stop trying to prove you wrong." When I don't have the same gender parts as you.
And when I started off on the other show, one thing y'all need to know. When I started off the other thing, I said I want to hear a women's perspective.
They don't pay attention.
I started off the whole show completely like that. You as a female, I want to know what you think on his take of it, on your perspective as a female on this podcast. So therefore, I wanted to hear your point of view.
I didn't even want to do the video. I wanted to react to music, to be honest with you. I'm a married woman. I don't worry about these stuff.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
have these issues that these people are having right now.
That's what I say.
It don't relate
I
to
just
me.
really wanted to hear a female's perspective on a certain topic. That's why I presented like that. It wasn't. I don't know. People took it as like it's supposed to be a battle or a fight. It was more of
Because
like,
they're so used to seeing that on display, baby.
Yeah,
They're so used to seeing a woman and a man fighting. When they see two married couple actually respecting each other's views, it makes these people crazy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
it's
noticing.
an issue, but I'm saying, I don't know.
People are weird.
I don't know.
Thought then. All right.
I agree.
No, I
I
actually
agree.
really agreed with your point. At the end, if the king dies, the game is over. It revolves around the king.
But
Protect
you
the
said
king.
something completely
No, I'm trying
different.
to say,
Why
don't
doesn't he
minimize
break
the
it
woman.
down
She
for
will
her?
Always fucking reborn. There's always a queen.
No, I'm saying the woman is not relevant to winning the game. The
I'm trying to
can-
say both are
the
really
queen-
important.
The queen can die, and you can get another pawn across and turn her into a queen.
If the king dies, the game is over. Life's over. It
That's
all
when
revolves
life is
around
over.
making sure.
Wow, that's exactly what he's saying then.
But the queen, remember, you could call it different women. I call it like the queen never dies. The game's only over when the king dies.
I'm gonna interrupt very quickly, okay?
I'm sorry.
I don't think you play chess.
You wanna play after
this?
The
I'm gonna
statements you
interrupt
made, I don't think you play chess.
You guys allow me to interrupt? Okay.
Go ahead.
Just because you have a man that's a millionaire, it doesn't mean that you're winning or that you folded or that you lost the bag or that you're whatever.
Why?
Do you know where the fuck we live? Could I say that?
Yeah, you can say that. Go ahead.
So you can just hop from millionaire to millionaire?
No. It's not having millionaire to millionaire, but it's like just because you were with a man that was a millionaire and you lost it, I gave it up.
You said
That's how she
Respectfully.
rationalizes it to herself.
I respect
It
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you folded or you.
You
fumbled
said that
the
you were acting too
bag.
masculine. You said
Yeah,
that.
towards the end.
Okay, and that's why it
Towards
ended.
the end, because he started going out a lot. He started
See, the problem is,
So he
Did-
won. I'm
did-
sorry. Go ahead.
no, but what I'm noticing, I think Sneako completely understands, but they're playing female. This is how I see it. The female, remember, she started off in a relationship as a feminine.
Yes.
She converts into masculinity. You're making it seem like this girl was just masculine.
And she said.
Yeah, but she converts into that stuff. There, for every action, there's a reaction. It's just like I say. But problem is, people are not understanding that, yo, you could do certain things to make people change. You know what I mean? If a guy keeps simping, and he gonna get treated from a female's gonna take advantage of it. If a girl, she's being so feminine, sometimes males take advantage of it. And that makes the girl react different. Just like a guy, he will react different if he keeps simping and then the girls are giving him bad energy. And he's like, oh, you keep shitting on me because I'm being so freaking simpish. Now, the nigga don't want to be a simp because he's like, yo, I'm getting bad results. If a female is being effeminate, if she get bad results, she changes. She changed. It is what it is. I don't know why people don't accept that.
But isn't that like nature?
That's nature.
Like, if you have like, you know how like with global warming, because we're doing certain things to the planet, doesn't the planet shift? Is it gonna change? That's just human nature, right? Isn't that what everybody say?
Yeah, shit move how it move. Man.
If that's why we have different weather changes and different stuff like that.
It is
It's not
what
gonna
it
be the
is.
same. If it's raining outside, it's not gonna be snowing at the same time, right?
It
You're
is
gonna
what
get
it
an
is.
umbrella to protect yourself.
It is what it is.
If
You're
it-
changing your environment, like you
Right.
said. Like we will get an umbrella if it's raining.
If
because-
it's snowing, you grab a coat.
Yo.
I thought this was human, but it's supposed to be human nature though.
Yeah, but they say, oh, stick to your female nature regardless, and even though you're getting shitted on in a certain thing. People shift off the environment of what's going on. Point blank, period. Everybody knows this. Sneako knows this too. It
But
don't.
I wanted him to transform this chess game that he was talking about into a real life situation.
that's not gonna happen.
I thought he was gonna do that. He basically, for what I get from that chess game he was talking about, basically your life revolves around that man. You don't exist. You're not an individual unless you're with this man.
Yeah, and if a female were to read it, so you say, okay, since I don't have no options, you're saying I'm irreplaceable. I'm all this negative stuff.
Yeah, he said you're replaceable.
Yeah, so if a girl say, okay, game over, this shit like that, you basically telling her that if this nigga's fucked, I'm fucked. I don't have nothing going on for me. I'm fucked. in society, I'm done. Nobody wants to feel like that. Everybody wants to be secured in some type of way, because even females, they want security and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So if you telling me I gotta depend on this nigga for security, and then if his ship shanks, I'm fucked.
But there's one thing I didn't like that what the ladies was saying. I think one of them was saying, "I don't need a man." Please debunk that, okay? Because it's statements like that make these men come up with these outrageous, things. Because I feel this is what people gotta understand: a man and a woman need each other. If you have a group of, let's just say, if you were to separate, which girl are you talking about though? I just want. What of the girls said
the one
that?
on the couch? I think
I don't remember. But let me make it. I don't remember.
Okay.
But if you were to separate men, put men on one side of the planet, okay, and then put females on one side of the planet, and you keep them there. Say, you guys, you know what? Since you guys don't, let's just say you separate them, right? Mm-hmm. The population is gonna die off. We need each other, right?
Right.
So when men or women say stuff like that, I'm like, yo, as much as y'all are saying this, we need each other. Big facts. Because without the both of us, there's none of us.
Big facts. But at the same time, when like they say, if I hear a girl say this, that's why I don't like to judge people. Like if a girl say, oh, I don't need a man, it's her environment. It's condition her like that.
Which I agree with.
That's why I'm saying people transition into these things. Yeah. You might look at something like, let's just say, we always got to be real with each other. Yeah. There's some females that are highly attractive versus you're not as attractive. You're going to get treated in society different. You're going to have different mindsets. You see what I'm talking about? So let's just say a female that is not attractive, not getting the same attraction as the other people, and they're not pulling men as much. They might turn more masculine because they have to cope with life to make them feel comfortable. They say, yo, I still women, even though she's less attractive, she still wants the same thing. I want security. I want stuff like that. If she say, yo, since I ain't got no nigga to, fill these void that I'm missing, I gotta feel it myself. It just, society might switch your mindset of how you get treated. I think environment can switch up your mindset of how things flow.
But that's what I feel like the men and the women on the show is not understanding, because these females are actually going through, they're giving their womanly perspective of what they go through on a daily basis in modern society. Honestly. But these men are not accepting what is really going on. They're telling you, hey, I'm not in an environment to show this femininity. I don't have the right climate to show this femininity. That's why it's being hidden. It's not like I don't want to be feminine. They felt like they can't be feminine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They can't be, and they feel like they have to turn it on and turn it off. That's like the weather. That's like we were saying. That's what I believe is going on. But these men don't understand that because they're not a female. Basically, they can't understand that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think these guys are highly intelligent. I just feel that something I can't speak for them, but it just feels more like, let me play with y'all because I can tell y'all, why don't you just be feminine? Because it's easy to mess with somebody because you're a female. Why don't you just be a female? It's easy to tell somebody that, but going through the shoes is different. See, in society is different. You know what I mean? Yeah. It is what it is. It's just weird, but people are not being real to themselves, knowing that your environment can change your whole mindset. You see what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Like I say, if I'm born in a rich neighborhood, I'm probably gonna move different. I'm not carrying guns for my protection and looking over my shoulders as much. Mm-hmm. I'm in a different environment. Now, if I'm born in the hood, everybody's shooting, and I'm in Chicago or something like that, I'm a whole different nigga now. Mm-hmm. I'm always carrying a gun. I'm moving like militant. Mm-hmm. Just because my environment. I'm the same guy. Mm-hmm. But my environment changed my whole perspective. And now you're going to say, yo, why you running around with a gun? Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'm in Chicago. Why would I not? You know what I mean? Walk around with a gun. Your environment changes your perspective.
started doing his own shit. He thought he was one hot shot papi that had all this money.
Okay, let's have fun with this. Do you think there's? We'll keep this simple. Do you think there's more of him or more of you?
Ooh, good one.
Oh,
Can I ask her a question?
Hold on.
Wait.
I don't know. I don't know if this is naive of me to say, but I feel
Are there more
like
of him?
I
Or
feel like there's equally both.
no.
There's equal
You're
millionaires
You
to random girls in Miami.
You feel like there's
No.
not
Random girls
a lot of
in Miami.
millionaires
Look at each
in
one.
the
No,
world. In the
there's
world.
Maybe you do because that's who you're fucking right now in your early
I'm not
20s.
fucking anybody.
You said you hopping from
That's a
millionaire to millionaire.
millionaire. No.
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So you're 26, lash artist, entrepreneur, have some college, single. Do you think there's more of him or more of you?
There's absolutely more of me.
Okay.
but
So
at
hold
the
on. Stop
same
this. Stop.
time-
Hold on.
You know what would be an interesting show? Imagine she was Beyonce. Imagine one was Rihanna. You can't say the same bullshit in the same scenario. Because now you're going to say, oh, do you think you could be replaced? They can't speak on that. Because you know what it is? This will make sense. These girls, since they know that they're dating a high value man and they're in a certain status, they can always play the game. Hey, this nigga's high value. Let him shit on you. And that goes with a business mindset. That's why I say relationship is moving like a business compared to real love and companion, which is how relationships we thought relationship was supposed to be. But it's moving as a business because there's a boss and employee position. That's how they treating it. They're trying to say you're an employee. Take that shit. For regardless, that's what it is. It's become a business mindset. If we're playing it, if you're talking about high value, you're talking about high value. He's the boss. You're the employee. Point blank. Period. That's how I see it. My viewpoint of what's going on.
And it's funny. I agree with what you're saying because this and someone else make a great point in the comment section. They were like, you know what? There's no love, and this is not no. They say this is not love, and this is not a relationship. And I agree because this sounds like a business transaction.
Big facts.
Which when you said it's a job, and then the high value man is the boss, and then the woman that he's with is the employee. It makes sense because and then it's funny because they're trying to look for love. I don't see where you're gonna find love in a relationship like this.
Yeah.
You're not looking for love. What are you looking for exactly? That's what I'm trying to understand in this type of relationship.
It's awkward day. So that's why I agree with Fresh and Fit in that standpoint. Because if you were a regular female chasing a high value man, if these people are treating relationship as a business, it's gonna flow that way.
In order for you to eat, you're gonna have to continue to go to that job, right? If you want to continue to get paid,
you're gonna have to keep going to this shitty job just to get this payment.
Damn, I want to try to you say shitty job.
No, you ever say when you go to a 9 to 5 job,
know.
people don't
but
like.
let's just say job because
I don't want to say shitty job.
Yeah, because
but sometimes it's uncomfortable to like just say
you have to submit.
Yeah, you got to submit to the to whatever the job requires, and sometimes you're like, oh, I don't want to go to this 9 to 5 job. Most people couldn't agree that 9 to 5 jobs that people be like, I got to do it for this paycheck. Most people have that same type of mindset. Other than that, if they had another option, they will go to the other option, the better option. Yeah,
but because she's not considered high value, that man is high value. That's her only option right now, unless she finds someone else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's almost like it's a take it or leave it type of situation.
Yeah, and I that's why I say I understand that the world is running like that. So Fresh and Fit is right in that point.
That is modern society.
It is how the world is running. So what they're saying has factual stuff going.
But this is not love.
But it's not love.
This is not love. Absolutely
definitely not love. This is a business transaction that's going on. And for females that probably confused in certain state, they got to understand this is not love. This is a business transaction. If you're trying to chase this high value man, most people are thinking in this type of way. That's what Fresh and Fit is basically letting you know. So don't look at Fresh and Fit as 100% bad. Sometimes you might take notes and say,
no, I'm actually learning from what the stuff is.
Sometimes as a female, you could take notes and be like, oh, that's how society is treating people. So, but that's why I don't blame the females when y'all become boss chicks. Y'all should be boss chicks because if they treating you like replaceable, What you gonna do in between time? When they say, okay, you know, I don't want you no more.
That's why.
You don't got nothing to fall back on.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
That's why this girl, I have so much respect for her, because when she finds out that this man is doing whatever he wants, because, you know, he's a high value man, they have those special, you know, features where you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So I respect her for saying, you know what, this lifestyle is not for me.
Yeah.
Because you know what, you don't know who this man is sleeping with. She, from what she said, she didn't even agree to what he was doing. She didn't know. I don't know if she did not know, but based on her saying that, you know what, I left the situation because it wasn't right for me and it didn't feel right, I respect her just solely off of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of the question.
So now that you know that there's less of him, significantly less, by the way, because there's not that many millionaires in the United States.
Do you really think
Yes.
Statistically speaking,
Yes.
millionaires are less than 1% of the population.
Yes.
However, there's a lot of attractive young women that meet your same demographics.
But
So
not for
realistically
long.
speaking, who can be replaced easier? See, this is what I'm
This
trying
is
to
the
say.
business
Like,
standpoint.
reality, yo.
like
This is how it
modern day
works.
women, like a lot of the
It's like it's less bosses, more employees. It's just how it works, and that's how he's using it, which is facts. I agree with it, but girls gotta take notes. If y'all look at it, y'all gotta look at it like this is the game that people playing in this society.
times don't understand that statistics are not on your side when it comes to finding a winner and keeping a winner.
And the pride right now is you're attractive and you're 26, but
love this.
you know.
He's gonna love this podcast when he sees it.
It's the truth. I mean, supply and demand. Like, there's less of him than there are of you.
It's funny, supply and demand is
So
business.
at some point, I've always tell girls,
I
if you're gonna be
told
with a
you.
winner,
This
you're gonna
is
have to
it.
share him.
This is exactly
You're
what
not
I'm
gonna have
talking
him by
about.
it to yourself. Because a lot of women feel that way. That like, I'm with a guy that's a higher earner, but you know what? He should be loyal to me. And I always laugh when girls say that, because why should he be loyal to you? There's
that
way
was
less
my
of him
question.
than you.
That was my
Oh,
question.
so that's the reason?
So,
Because the fresh guy said, because there's less of him and more of you. That's the reason he shouldn't be loyal to you. That's his take on this.
He can get away with it, and it's true.
But remember, we gotta hold on. It's reality, because he's a high value man.
Yeah.
That's why it's true, because that's how they think. This is the mindset of a high value man.
Yeah, because you're a boss.
So, wow, okay. So I'm guessing this girl didn't know about this is what comes with this lifestyle.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. You gotta understand, if you're a regular chick and you chasing this high value man, you have a high chance to run into a guy like this where he's the boss, you're just an employee. Don't think love. Now, if you're coming in the mindset of love, you got this whole world effed up. You gotta if you're gonna mess with the high value man, you're gonna have to deal with these bullshit, or don't deal with this bullshit and find somebody that's compatible. And
That's why I respect this young lady right here. She has morals.
She needs to find somebody
And
as
she
a
left.
match.
Right.
A match. Stop looking for this high value thing, because if these high value people using it as a business, don't search for that shit.
What happened to dating a guy that's but I think you know what it is too? Modern women, I feel like everybody has to take accountability. Modern women and modern men. Because modern women has this thing where, oh, I want a guy with a 6-figure. I want a guy with this, with that. Are you making 6 figures? You want all of this, but now they're telling you, if you go for a guy that's actually a high value man,
Millionaire.
this is what comes with this lifestyle. Now think about it. Do you still want that?
That's
Why
what
don't you make 6 figures? You know what I'm saying? So you can live a lifestyle that's comfortable for you.
Or you can match up with another 6-figure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
guy,
saying, right,
and
baby.
maybe they want to treat you as bad, but Fresh and Fit saying that, oh,
No, regardless, he's
we
high
don't want-
value.
Yeah.
He said, regardless, he's high value. He's gonna cheat on you. It doesn't matter if he's matching up with you. He's still gonna cheat on you because he's high value. But I'm saying for these women that don't want to live this lifestyle, why not make your own money? Regardless, if and so you can live a life that's comfortable for you. Because remember, that lifestyle is not for you.
Yeah.
Because you have morals that you want to stand on. That's why I appreciate this young lady right here.
And that's why females turn into boss chicks, because females don't want to deal with males who is treating them like replaceable.
Like more like disposable.
Yeah, disposable.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So when guys get mad, oh, why these girls are moving like this boss chick, I don't like it. You're gonna get more of those people when you're treating them like this. It is what it is. It's just human nature. People move off their environment. It's facts.
why do you feel like I need to share my man, and is it okay morally to share my man?
It's not even that. Why?
you.
It's not even
You
that I
have
feel. I
morals.
know that when supply and demand.
Because there's a lot of you and only a few of him.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
your
simple.
Miami.
Okay,
Everywhere.
let me be
No,
very, very.
everywhere.
Hold on. Let me be very, very frank with you. His value is higher than yours.
No,
Big facts.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
so he has the leverage.
Okay.
Him at his best, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the financial.
That's it.
That's why he's saying that, right?
Yep.
Okay, I just want to make
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? That's why it's fact.
Which is true. Okay.
But that's why I say some people that are watching this at the same time, y'all gotta understand that this is only appeals for the high value men to do this. So don't think that you as a regular, it applies 100% to y'all lifestyle and stuff like that. Because most of y'all dealing with females who are like her, who
Who want to be in a faithful relationship.
yeah, wants to be in a relationship and not looking for a nigga who's cheating all day.
Because she gave up the money. It wasn't even about the money for her. That's why I respect her so much.
Yeah.
Because we need more women like her. Because I feel like women, I feel have to set example how we want to be treated. In order for someone to know how you want to be treated, sometimes you're gonna have to walk away from a situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect her so much. Because
No,
most women would put up with it.
Yeah, I'm saying because he's such a high value and
Mm-hmm.
you want to continue living his lifestyle. Just like a employee will continue working at his 9 to 5 because of the pay rate.
Yes.
And I'm not saying it doesn't work, but that's how the system works. When it's in a business relationship, because this is our business relationship.
At
Facts.
the end of the day, you're gonna respect me, regardless of I'm fucking poor.
No, if he's
I
at
just
his
want to
best,
say there's a lot of
no,
STDs out
he
there.
gets-
You guys,
so
Thank
I
you,
need
ma'am.
to be careful out
He
here.
wasn't who he is now.
So you're-
the
but-
person that
okay.
I know isn't the person that he is today.
It doesn't matter
Yeah, but it
though.
doesn't matter. He
Okay,
he
so
built
time
up
out.
his
He's here
value.
now without
Him
you.
respecting you and him going and being a man and doing whatever he wants to do are two completely different things.
Okay.
Like, I want you to know that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I was married for 10 years
Girl, I'll take
with
it.
a high value man.
I'll
So
take
I
it.
know how
And you
to
divorced your
maintain.
guy?
I did.
You took out his money?
Is that at the end of the day?
Yeah.
I was
100%.
No, I
Jesus
didn't.
Christ.
She's a comedian.
Actually, no. I promise you, I left my marriage with nothing.
what happened with you guys?
absolutely nothing.
So why did you divorce him?
I kid you not.
You took no money, no child support,
No
no
money,
nothing.
no house, no nothing.
Child support, though.
My house was in a trust. I don't get child support at all.
Okay.
Nothing.
We nothing, not a
Oh,
dollar.
co-parent. Okay,
We
so
co-parent.
okay.
He
All right.
chills with my kid when he chills with her. I chill with her when I chill with her.
Did
we
one of you
take care
guys
of our
cheat?
kid, each one of us. Huh?
Did one of you guys cheat?
That
You
was
two was-
irrelevant. That wasn't the reason
Yes.
why I got a
So
divorce.
yeah.
No, but that's
Yes.
not why I got a divorce. I mean, he
What
was
did
with
you-
other
okay.
women the entire time throughout the course of our marriage, and
W.
Of course,
I
because he's a
don't
high
want
value man.
to
What do you think will
get
happen?
into it too much because he is in another relationship now. So just out of
With
the
a younger
respect
woman?
of his relationship,
Guys are-
I don't want to get into it. But he was with other people throughout the course of our marriage. That was never a problem in our marriage. I understand the fact that a man can have sex with a woman and it can
It
mean
was fun.
absolutely nothing.
Oh,
That-
hold on. Pause, lady.
Okay, so what it is,
Oh.
she agreed. She agreed.
So she agreed to that lifestyle.
No, but it's cool.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
cool.
just noticing something.
No, I say, oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's living her lifestyle. She has an agreement with the thing, so she's completely
She's
not
down.
blinded. At least the guy and the girl, they sing whatever. That's their life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why did y'all break up? Is where my answer. That's why I want to know, because I'm like, if y'all agree on this cheating stuff, I want to know what's the initial breakup coming from. That's what I want to see right now.
Yeah, that's
The
what I'm
initial-
waiting for too.
The initial breakup, because
Yeah.
y'all already agreed this, so this can't be the issue
Wow.
no more.
That was never the issue. Like, our issue and the reason why we got divorced is because I felt like I supported him just like from a friendship standpoint, because obviously, yeah, we can talk about all this other things and whatever, but when you're married to someone, that's supposed to be your ride or die, like your friend at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about like, oh, we live together and we're shacking up. No, I'm talking about married. That's your ride or die. You're supposed to support them to
Okay,
the
get
end
to
of the
the
day.
point.
And
What
there was an
happened, lady?
incident where I felt like I was no longer supported in the relationship, and that's why I chose to get a divorce.
Yeah.
She found out that she can be replaced. She agreed with the lifestyle, but it's not guaranteed because she said she's no longer feeling like I'm that main chick. So basically,
What do you think was gonna happen?
See. This is a perfect example, though.
Oh my
This is a
goodness.
perfect example.
This is so
It's
funny.
never guaranteed.
We spoke about it.
You never guaranteed. So it's like you could be wasting. And I think she said 10 years.
Yeah,
How
I
much is it?
heard.
That's 10 years, whatever. down the drain because she invested. Because she said, "Okay, I'm gonna let you have your chicks, let you have all your shit, but over time, I start finding out I'm not getting that same connection no more. So basically, I'm feeling like, yo, you want to replace me. So what happened is she probably divorced before he kicked her out or whatever. But at the same time, she felt stringed along.
What do you think is what do these women think is going to happen? These men are telling you straight to your face. The fact that they even got married. Listen, okay, no, forget the fact that he got married. It's the fact that this was a marriage of convenience.
Not guaranteed.
This marriage it was not based off love. She knew that. She said she got with this man because he had money and he could provide, and I'm pretty sure that was the case.
But I think what it is
there's no love behind it.
I think in her head, she didn't know that. Like her head, she probably thinking love.
Oh.
In her head, she thinking love, but the guy's running off the business mindset.
But I thought women who date men that are high value already know what time it is.
I
thought that's what you told me.
I think you could play the game into the point where you allow the guy to have multiple women.
Oh yeah, you said okay.
Because remember, she allowed it, and they both agreed. Which that's their lifestyle. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, right?
It's y'all problem.
But but at the same time, remember the female, you can always be replaced like the checkerboard game. So it's like if you start feeling like, oh, I'm not
that
getting
nigga
treated.
said, game over, bitch.
Game over. It's
like he said, which he proved his point because she got replaced by one of the young girls probably in Paris or something like that.
It can happen.
She thought she was gonna be the main girl. She got her lesson. She definitely got her lesson.
She played the game, and like I said, this is a very dangerous game.
I was gonna say that.
It's a very dangerous game. But why I fuck with Fresh and Fit? Mm-hmm. They letting y'all female know off rip the mindset of the people. So don't take it as these niggas fucked up. Take it as they're telling you the secrets. What's the mindset? And encoded heart, the truth. I agree with what they were saying. They're telling you how it is.
But when you play a stupid game,
but you gotta know you can get burnt, and they telling you can get burnt.
But the thing is, when you play a stupid game, you win a stupid prize. You know what I'm saying? So, but the sad thing about this, she left with nothing.
I know you lose a lot.
Now,
time and you can't get back.
Remember, from the last podcast, Tate said that she's corrupted now. So another guy is going to come behind her and have a tough time because that high value man comes in and corrupts, right? Wasn't that his take?
Yeah, and remember what Tay said, high value men is no longer going to want her because she's starting to lose value.
She's been corrupted.
She have a kid now.
Right. So her value goes down, right?
Her value went down.
She's not a diamond anymore, right?
She got a little bit older because she spent 10 years.
She's divorced, right?
She's divorced. You lose the value, so you lost time, value. Sanity. It's a lot of loss, and then now you're turning more masculine.
Right.
It's everything that the guys don't want that you're turning into, and you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like you're losing a lot from just playing this game.
Yep.
So therefore, Fresh and Fit is trying to tell y'all girls this is a very dangerous game, chasing for high value men.